Blessings from Jah Rastafari, and greetings to all. You're watching the Kaspersky Arena November edition. This is a best of 5 format, and we're on game number 3 between aTnSocke and Kas. It has been an epic series so far. If you've missed anything up to this point, I recommend stopping this video right now and going to check out the first 2 games first, then coming back and enjoying the brilliance that I'm sure is going to be coming. Like I said, currently it is a 2-0 lead right now for aTnSocke, but we're talking about Kas being behind. Anything could happen. This guy could go straight reverse all kill. Boom, no problem. This is a King of the Hill, by the way. Each round of the King of the Hill is a best of 5. This is the 3rd round. Kas just won 2 games against Daishi, who then disconnected. But at this point, we are looking at game number 3, aTnSocke versus Kas. I'm going to go ahead and play our introduction, and then I'll see you on the flip side, guys. Alrighty, here on the bottom right hand side of Whirlwind Ladder Edition, our underdog, he's 2 games behind. Can he make it back? It's EmpireKas playing in the blue Terran. And over here in the red trunks, playing the noble race of Protoss, it's Team aTnSocke! Currently croning on out a probe. Like a boss, like a boss. So this is the second really big map we've seen so far. The very first game we saw, we had Kas going for early Reaper. In fact, Proxy Reaper. That was on Akalon Wastes. Then on Frost Ladder Edition, he said, "Oh, it's a 4-player map. Yeah, I'm gonna still do Reapers, but I'm gonna do them at home safely." Well, this is again another really big 4-player map. So having, not had any success with Reapers, he's now going for a command center. Command center first, in fact, which, great opener, but a little bit risky. Now, aTnSocke, on the other hand, is going for, fairly quick 2 gas. In fact, going up to 3 workers very quickly. But he's got the Cybercore on the way. And, he'll probably try to take a natural, but it's going to be a while. So, if I were Kas, I'd be super paranoid. I would definitely be scouting and just trying to poke, find where my opponent is, and find out what he's doing. Because he lost the last game because he was playing a little bit too greedy, if you remember. And he doesn't want that to happen again. Kas is definitely known for trying to go macro mode. aTnSocke, not so much. So when it comes down to like style comparisons, I would say aTnSocke comes out slightly ahead, just because his style really capitalizes on Kas's macro. When you macro, you leave small holes that your opponent can attack into, and the more greedy you become, the larger those holes become, and aTnSocke is just very strong at finding those holes and exploiting them. Well, that sounded dirty. But anyways, point made. aTnSocke scouting around, he wants to know, he's got to know where you are to find the holes, basically. So that's what he's doing now. Finally got Kas going ahead, sending out a scout as well. But for the most part, this is going to be another one of those 10-minute first battle kind of games. There's just simply not but so much these guys can do on such a big map, other than the setup period. So we're just going to chill here a little bit. And now, remember, if aTnSocke does win this match, or any of the next 3 matches, he is going to go ahead and get $300 in prize money, or 300 euros rather, in prize money, which, is nothing at all to scoff at. So yeah, there is that. Now we do have oracles coming. aTsocke says, well, they did so well last game. Why not go ahead and make some more? He's got a second oracle on the way as well. These are not proxied, but they are, however, doing some damage. Already got 3 workers killed. It's amazing just how quickly oracles can do damage to workers. And in fact, killing 3 marines is no problem at all. You actually need 5 marines before stem pack to be able to kill an oracle, and they have to all go in, you know, kind of at the same time. You can do it with 4, but it really requires you know, them all hitting at exactly the same moment. Any misstep could be problematic. Now there is a second oracle in the base causing the damages, so what he's going to do here is try to pincer his opponent. He's got an oracle on each side, and you know, he can attack in here. Oh, nope, he's just going to go home with it and not try to use the angles to his advantage. He has got a pylon up, though, during all this, and that's going to make Kas's life a living hell shortly. Twilight Council on the way, so he's already getting ready for the blink or the charge lots. Hard to say which one, but with 2 gateways in production, I'm probably leaning towards charge lots. Blink is going to take a little bit too much gas. We've got armor on the way right now for a Protoss player, so that's going to be beneficial in this timing attack as well, especially as he continues to harass with these oracles. Alright, Twilight Council finishing up. What's going to be? What's going to be? Charge lots, charge lots, charge lots, or is it going to be blink stalkers? We shall find out. Now we do have the factory going down for Kas. Ah, there we go, charge lots. Knew it, knew it. Just these oracles are trying to keep the marines moving, trying to keep Kas not 100% paying attention to what Kas is good at paying attention to. aTsocke just using his APM as a resource. It's beautiful. Trying to take his opponent's resource of APM as well. So yeah, one bad thing about games like this, you know, they do become epic later on, like 40-minute marks and stuff. If they last that long, the early setup stage is not so good. Oh, he throws away an oracle. Don't lose the second one. Don't lose the second one. Dude, zoomed in, they kind of look like a different colored banshee. Anyways, SEV going down, going down. Oh, I think he's actually scouting around for the pylon here. Does he? Is he gonna go see it? Is he gonna go see it? It's right here, buddy. It's right here. Right here. Go look. Go look. Go look. Stim pack 3/4 of the way done here. We've got an armory on the way, starport on the way. We've actually not seen any kind of Colossi opener, which is kind of incredible that aTsocke not choosing to utilize that. It's kind of a textbook standard Protoss thing in this matchup, and Kas even preparing for it ahead of time with a starport. Not going to be necessary. There are no Colossi to hunt down with Vikings. Well, we do have the Charge Lot and Psionic Storm. We've got the +2 armor on the way, so it looks like he's not going to try to hit the a similar timing to what he did last game. However, he is still getting ready for a timing. I'm thinking 12.5, 13 minutes should be about the time this gets ready. But here's a robo facility as well, so he may just do some harassing with the Warp Prism and take a third and delay the timing even further. I don't know, that doesn't sound like aTsocke. I think he's going to be up to something tricky. Something tricksy, man! Alright, so what's Kas doing here at home? He really probably should have his Marines a little bit more forward. They're kind of out of position if there was a sudden timing right here. You know, blinks up, something like that. I don't know. It's probably in a good position to defend drops, though. Or oracles. Oracles are pretty annoying. Alright, looks like aTsocke wants a third. Alright. Obviously, you know, he's going to take this one rather than this one as well. He doesn't want to expand towards his opponent. Uh-oh, looks like Kas is going to be the one hitting the timing attack. Not sure how wise that is. He's actually behind on workers, but with mules probably a little bit ahead. And his opponent is the one taking a third, so there is that to consider. Now, Marine does get exploded at it over here by a Zealot. Zealot should go ahead and get killed off. Pylon will as well. And here we go. We have us a timing attack by the likes of EmpireKas. Let's see what ends up happening. He may just go ahead and retreat now that he sees all these Zealots inside of his base wreaking havoc on his mineral line. He's lost quite a few workers here. I think we missed a lot of it, but 22 workers have been killed so far. And the this Archon tanking up a little bit of damage. That Warp Prism really earning its weight. I guess it was the Warp Prism that allowed the Zealots and everything to hop on in there. Looks like everything will get cleaned up, but yeah, Kaz moving out there really opened up a timing attack for a counterattack. And Socke, seeing blood, went for it. So 23 workers killed, man, but he's only 10 workers ahead. So Kaz definitely not out of this yet, and even High Templar getting picked off. They're gonna try to morph into Archons. It's not gonna work. Just doesn't work. We have also got +3 attack coming out of Kaz now. Kaz, with +3 attack, he may actually be able to hit a timing that could kill Socke, depending on how Socke reacts to it. Lots of High Templar here. They've got a lot of energy. He's got to be careful that they do not get his units while they're clumped up on a ramp or something. And Time Warp combined with Psionic Storm. Oh, yeah, that's devastating. Kaz's army just super frail to that. Kaz really having some hard time here with this non-Colossi based style. Phenomenal skill. I don't think he's actually complimenting him. I don't know why I think that, but I think it's possible. Phenomenal skill. Grats. Ouch. I think Kaz might be a little bit upset, guys. But yeah, okay, so I understand Kaz's frustration, but let's just recap. Majority of that game came down to Socke with that Time Warp and that Psionic Storm. I'm going to back it up just a moment. I want to show that to you again. This is the bulk, well, plus the counterattack. The counterattack was nice, don't get me wrong. But this Psionic Storm, huge. Alright. So here's the counterattack. I didn't quite get it there. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. Here we go. So we've got Kaz moving out. Kaz moves out. And pause. Time Warp. Or Warp Prism goes in. It has 2 High Templar, which become that Archon. He's going to drop Storms, which really kills off a lot of these workers. And Zealots become unloaded. This is just a very finesse-based style out of here from Socke. And there's the Storms, no movement there whatsoever. The entire line dies. Archon's going to get morphed in. And then he's just going to start warping in a line of Zealots. He's got plenty of gateways. That's 6 gateways if he used all of them. Just beautiful stuff right here. So a lot of it comes down to that. That set Kaz behind. Kaz really had to make something happen after this attack. I don't agree with Kaz moving out for the timing attack when he did, because if he hadn't moved out for that, Socke could have never done it. So when Kaz blames Socke for this, I see it more as Kaz's fault. Kaz was definitely able to have stopped this or never allow it to happen in the first place. Now, that's not really the end of it though, because Kaz still in an okay position. Right here, he's peeling off these units, trying to bait out some storms. Socke chooses not to engage, not to do that. He just picks up, you know, and yeah. So he's now what's going to happen is a really strong storm pulls Kaz into the Ionic Storm. Kaz is not immediate when he pulls out. You see how much damage he took? He took 2 pulses of Psionic Storm, plus stemming out. So most of his units are actually super weak from this. On top of this, we're going to get a Time Warp, which basically nullifies that stem pack. Boom. And then the majority die in a second Psionic Storm. Most of his units are bruised. They're getting caught up in Psionic Storms. Majority of his army is dead now. He's now 23 supply behind an army. Where was he before this battle? 56 to 52. So it was really just the spellcasters are very cost effective, and it was that efficacy that did Kaz in. Kaz with perfect micro could have really nullified a lot of what Sake was doing, but it's just one bad decision, that is moving it out from his natural, not defending that, and allowing Sake to get in, and one moment of not paying attention, and that's all it took for Kaz to lose this game. This moment right here. Watch it. He takes 2 pulses of that, then gets hit. He stem packs his own army and then gets hit with the Time Warp. That doesn't really kill anything, but another good Psionic Storm is going to catch most of this back line. And then he's going to bring this line in, which clusters everything and will ultimately cede the lead to Sake. If he didn't bring this in to try to save this, he'd be in a much, much, much better spot. See? Boom! And that's the game. Dun 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 dun. 3-0 sweep for Sake against my man Kaz. Beautiful games, all 3 of them. We're going to be moving on to round number 4 now, which is going to be Sake versus TLO, also a best of 5. This is going to be the final best of 5 for a $400 prize. If you like this content, guys, please subscribe to my channel, plus like it on YouTube. Share it with your friends. Every click counts. It definitely helps promote the channel, and every person who watches this channel personally helps me and our organization. So thank you so much for supporting us. This is Shaft of the Clinic Casting Crew, signing out. Bye-bye!